Hello beautiful freaks. In this video I'm going over how I did my Beetlejuice makeup. Excuse the hair, it is quarantine hair so it is fading very quickly and I've been a bit lazy and I haven't dyed it recently. But I kind of like the pastel look anyway, to be honest. So first things first, obviously put all of your hair out of the way. Because mine does keep falling in my face so I have to clip it up out of the way. Also sorry for all the really bad jump cuts in this, it's because last time I filmed it I realised a lot of it I didn't need to leave in. I'm going to whack on my headphones because I like to listen to music when I do this kind of stuff. Cue the really embarrassing dancing that's going to ensue in this whole video. So first things first, you need something really pale. I'm just going to use this L'Oreal concealer in the lightest shade that I could find, which is pretty much white. I'm not really going to go over too much what products I'm using because it doesn't really matter, so whatever you've got is probably going to work. And then just, you know, cover your face in it like you're doing some form of war paint. This stuff really doesn't smell very nice, it literally smells like house paint, which probably says a lot. Yep, we can't hear what you're singing to, Kim. What's the point? Then I'm just blending that out, obviously, like you do with normal makeup. Nothing special. More embarrassing singing and even more embarrassing dancing. That's really great. I realised at this point that I was hitting my face a little bit too hard with the beauty blender. And I also realised that I had it all over my earphones. Such a pro. Then I realised how ridiculously white I look. Which is saying something because I thought I was really pale in the first place, but apparently I'm not. Then once you're looking ghostly pale, it's time to move your hair out of the way because you got to do the neck. Then obviously we've got to set that, so I'm just using some translucent powder just to set that all over my face. Then take another dance break. Need to cut that out because no one wants to see that. Trust me. And then next we need to do some extreme contour if we're going for the really spooky, creepy version. So just grab whatever brown you can. I was going to use my eyebrow palette and then I remembered that I actually have a contour palette. Well, a tiny one. That would have been fine because obviously we've whited out our face, so pretty much any brown will do. And then you just want to go over your eye sockets. Make sure you go up really high because we're trying to look as dead as humanly possible. It's just to make all your features look really sunken in is the aim for all of this. All I will say with this is just make sure you go out a lot further than you think you need to, because trust me, you need it. then realise how much makeup you've actually got all over your earphones, and contour the side of your face. Make sure you make it quite intense, because obviously we're supposed to look dead. So I mean, if you're just going to do the beauty portion of it, you know, where you just want to be Beetlejuice inspired, maybe don't make it quite so intense. But I think you could get away with like doing this quite lightly, with just like a normal look, because I don't think people would really notice it too much, but it's up to you. Make sure you do that figure 3 that everyone always talks about on the side of your face, just really extreme. And don't forget to do your nose. I hate contouring my nose, I am so crap at it, but it doesn't really matter with this, so just go ham on it. Okay, another bad jump cut to the next step, which is just find like a decent purple. I literally don't have any decent purples. I don't have any decent pigments, to be honest. I'm using eyeshadow for most of this look, to be fair, but I picked up 2 different purple ones, but they're not great. So first, I'm going to lay down some white concealer again, the same one as I used before, on my lids, just to try and make it a bit brighter, but they're really not very pigmented, so I know they're not going to be as bright as I want them to be. Accidentally get that all over your eyelid anyway, but that's fine because we need to blend that out. I'm such a pro. And then this part just really cracked me up because I tried to pause the video and literally, look, just wasn't happening. Just literally couldn't do it. And now I'm going to put the purple on. I think I started with that palette that I had, but again, they're not very good, so I think I tried to mix the 2 together in the end to try and get like a brighter purple. See? It really sucks. It's really not very pigmented at all, so I'm just really laying it on thick. The disappointment is strong in this one. And I'm just blending that up into the brown a little bit. Like I say, go all the way up. Beetlejuice just has a lot of purple around his eyes, even the cartoon version, which I'm mainly basing this on, and a little bit from the film, but mainly from the cartoon because I'm more of a cartoon fan than the film. I did love the film, but it just wasn't quite as accurate as the cartoon. Like, I loved the cartoon growing up, I was obsessed. Yep, this is when I decided to try the bourgeois purple instead. Not that it's much better, it just has a lot of fallout, so prepare for that. Hello, where is the pigment? They really are crap. I really do need to invest in some proper palettes. And now it seems that I had a little dance break. Why not? Blatantly listening to water parks. Then I used a big fluffy brush, which is brand new, and some of the bristles just flew out at my eye, which is fine. And then I'm just going to take that and try and blend the two together as much as possible, just to blend it out a little bit. And then I noticed all the fallout. I hate this eyeshadow. And again, I tried to stop video and failed. There you go. Really not that hard, Kim. And then I took this liquid eyeliner stuff. I have no idea what it's called because it's all rubbed off, but it's like the pen version, and just, you know, lined my eyebrows because they're just not dark enough. I felt like black eyebrows was a strong choice. Like I said, I'm mainly basing it on the cartoon, so, and I feel like because he's drawn, obviously he's gonna have black eyebrows. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to go this extreme, but I decided I wanted to go extreme. And I just love the way that black eyebrows look. They always look extremely cartoon-like, and I just love it. I was, however, terrified that I would not get them even, because if you mess up with black, it's really hard to fix it, especially on white. The concentration is immense. I mean, they're about as even as they're going to get with my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are obviously real underneath with tattooed over the top, and I really couldn't be bothered to like black them out, so I just went over them as much as I could. Another dance break, because why not? And then I took a black eyeliner. I think this one's Stargazer, but I can't remember. And then I just obviously went into my waterline with it. Okay, at this point I'm pretty sure I'm listening to Turbulent by Water Parks, and the only reason I know that and remember that is because of this part. I'm pretty sure it's Turbulent. And then I took some black eyeshadow. I think this one's just from Rimmel, my usual one that I just whack on every day. And then I just packed that onto like the main part of my lid, and I'm going to blend it out slightly into the purple. I just think it makes the purple just look a bit, I don't know, I really love the whole black mixed in with purple and or pink. I just think it looks really, like, I don't know, it just looks very Tim Burton, which obviously is the director for this film. I know the reason I knew it was Turbulent, because of the breakdown. Always makes me want to dance. And then I just took a brush, I think it was the same one I packed the purple on, and I just went over sort of like mixing the black and the purple together, just to give it a bit more of a smoky eye kind of effect. Which weirdly enough he actually has in the film. So who knew that Beetlejuice was just like the best at smoky eyes? Okay, now it looks like I'm listening to Dream by Water Parks. Yep, 100%. When you finished singing, it's time to grab a liquid eyeliner. This one only recently got, I have no idea what the brand is, but it said it was the blackest black. Which is funny because I just realised when I held it up, it's got my white paw prints all over it, which doesn't show up in real life. But for some reason it shows up really well on camera, so that's great. At this point I just did like normal cat eye eyeliner. Because obviously gonna whack on some lashes, because why the fuck not? And then I grabbed the better of the two, you know, the best of two evils of the purples, which was the bourgeois. And then I'm taking a big fluffy brush. I decided against that one, and that one just seemed easier. And I'm going to use it to almost like a blush, I guess, on my face. I don't really think you can see it though because the light is so bright, but I just wanted like a real subtle purple blush because I just think it kind of ties everything together. Plus he had like purple and brown like contour on his face in the film, so I don't know, I just think it goes well with it. And then next I am taking my normal mascara, which is the Magnify Eyes, or Magnifies, depending on how you want to read it, and I'm just whacking that on before I put my lashes on. And then this part always terrifies me because it's time for black lipstick. Obviously I went for the Jeffree Star, which is a little bit more scary because if you mess this up it's really hard to fix. So I love the smell of this. At this point I literally realised I look like Kim Possible. Why do those characters only have like black top lips? I never understood that. And then when you've sufficiently got black lipstick all over your teeth and everywhere else, I decided to put a little bit of purple over the top, so I just went back with my eyeshadow and just kind of dabbed that a little bit in the centre of the lips, just to add like a little purple pop to the lips. Mainly because I do not own a purple lipstick. I'm doing the guitar solo from Telephone by Water Parks, I can just tell. I think this was just a complete Water Parks, like, playlist that I was listening to when I get ready. Just standard, really. So all that's left is eyelashes. There you go. So once you've got your lashes on, you can stick on your wig. We just need green hair. And at this point I decided to really stop for a dance break and freak my dog out. At this point I think I was listening to Stupid For You, which just always gets me dancing. And then there we go. So you can stop here if you just want like the glamorous sort of version of Beetlejuice with your top on. Just need a stripy top. Or you can continue and make yourself into a bit more, I don't know, character realistic Beetlejuice, which is what I like to do, which is to add all of the grossness to his face, which is the moss. So I'm going to use one of the greens from one of my palettes, hoping that it's going to show up a bit better. It didn't, at least not because of the light, but it is there, you can kind of see it. But it looks great. So yeah, for some reason he mainly has moss sort of on the side of his mouth, across like one side of his head, and then it kind of creeps up from his neck on one of his cheeks as well. They're the main places that I noticed it, so I just kind of added it in there, just using a stiff brush, or just sort of padding it on, just to get like that mossy, gross texture. And then I decided to add a slightly darker green into it as well, just to give it even more texture, just to make it look a little bit more 3D, I guess you could say. Make sure you've got your stripy top on, mess up your hair a little bit, and yeah, you're pretty much good to go. If I had colourful contact lenses or even white out lenses, I'd probably whack them in as well, but sadly I don't have those. Okay, and that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I say, I'm sad I don't have any lenses to put in, but never mind. If you want, you guys can subscribe to join the circus, and also don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!